with Banjo.
Oh, man.
I'm not a believer in Banjo just yet. I think that Wonder Wing is really good, but super punishable.
Yes. And like, again, I mentioned it earlier, they really tried to make this move as bad as they possibly could.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But it is still a very
fully
good move.
invincible, 2 frames on the ledge, has a million active
Tech
frames.
chases.
Yo, it's 2 frames. Yeah, tech chases. It's 2 frames on the ledge. So it's just like they're trying to go for ledge. You just do it.
It's a recovery move. It's
yeah.
It's an edge guard tool. It like, if not for the fact that it only has 5 uses, I would dang near call it the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, yeah. They knew they had to limit it. It was like, all right, we're going to make a really busted move, but only let them use it 5 times.
God bless if they did. If they, all right. Oh, the javelin with the, no way.
Yeah, RJ pulling ahead early on.
God dang. And Creatious' playstyle, I've defined it before, I'll define it again. Very slow, loves to try to set the, oh, the re-grab. Try to go for the up to
yeah, and he found that forward there.
It was a frame trap? I think it was a frame trap.
He air dodged and then Creatious air dodge, and he got forward air right after the air dodge. So maybe RJ just had that covered.
Yeah, I think he had that covered if that's the case. I don't think it was a frame trap per se, but it was at least well covered and well reacted to. But so far, this Banjo taking a very strong lead. Creatious' gameplay, again, it's very slow. And when you play against these better players that are able to explode, that are exposed and explode on that style, it's very hard for him to catch up on that. We see here, even though he's at 95%, RJ is not really sweating any of this.
Yeah.
He is big chillin'. He is still playing the game.
RJ getting all these punishes right now.
Man, catching the landings, keeping the pressure going even while at the ledge is relentless with this pressure right now. Does miss the fair and air dodges off stage.
Yeah, air dodges. RJ is opting to throw him off the stage a lot. I mean, the time I play Banjo, I always do down throw into neutral air. And it's like, they're going to mash out, but like if you put the neutral air out soon enough, you'll catch him.
That's true.
You'll catch him coming out.
He read that? Oh, wow. How did you read that? How did you know? Did he just think he was going to side B and he got the up B instead of reacted?
RJ got the intel, man.
Whoa, what is this? All right, so he gets the second kill of the game for his scoreboard. Only needs one more stock to take the first game in a pretty solid fashion.
Craig's still sitting at pretty low percent, so he has an opportunity to keep this close.
And that was definitely a chance.
Yeah. Wolf Spike, very dangerous.
You can see him switching up his playstyle. They're trying to be a little more aggressive with his character. But I think it's a matter of, I think it's the CQC that's his problem. He's more comfortable when he's able to set up and judge things from a distance. But when he gets close, it's a problem. You're getting punished, yep.
Oh, there's a Wonder Wing. He didn't do it the whole game, so he wasn't ready.
Oh, you're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, you Wolf, homie, you too heavy for that.
Yeah, that is sort of the way you got to be with Banjo. Like, you got to save Wonder Wing for when it's kill percent.
Yeah.
Because like if you do it too much, like they start to catch on to when you like to do it.
Yeah, it's like there are obvious situations where it's okay to use it. And there are situations where it's like iffy to use it, but if you use it too much, it definitely becomes like a problem. It becomes more of a liability than a reliability. In that match, when what I saw from RJ was smart placement of grenades and eggs to continue utilizing stage presence and pressure at the same time. He never let Creatious get comfortable with the space that he had, and now we see the R.O.B come out.
Yeah, I had a feeling the R.O.B was going to come out. I was wondering why he didn't pick R.O.B game 1.
I guess he figured he was confident enough in the Wolf that he would come out and be able to do it. But I don't, the way he plays Wolf would not be enough against, again, a player of this caliber to really work.
I think right now he's saying like, well, I can play the long range game better than you can, and I'm willing to bet on it.
So let's see if he's right. FD for the second stage pick. Pretty solid stage for R.O.B, I would say, considering that he loves getting a lot of juggles. He loves keeping the pressure going with projectiles from afar. No platforms to land on, so you don't really have to worry about like up tilt hitting through those things, but it's still like you gotta land. Oh, no grab.
Yeah, that was a bad land. Oh, wow. I've never seen the weak laser kill like that.
Yeah,
he was pretty far. He was pretty far in the blast.
Gyro can absolutely do that, and it devastates RJ's first stock. Creatious coming out swinging this match.
He's got RJ chasing him right now, and I think that's exactly what Creatious wants.
He tries to catch the landing with the Wonder Wing, but he was a little late. I think if he's a little sooner on that one, he gets the hit. But otherwise, he just needs to understand when the hit is coming quicker.
Yo, R.O.B Nair?
It's out here, bro.
It's
and
out there. It's always out.
I think the reason why it's working so much is because RJ is really trying to challenge the move too much, but he doesn't have anything to challenge it with other than a 5-use move.
Yeah, RJ's being real aggro. Like, he's getting all up in Craig's face. So
He's got a.
Banjo doesn't have the best range, so it's like he's trying to hit him with forward air, but he's getting outranged by the nair.
Gets hit for the down throw, up tilt, up air confirmed. Yeah, this is a much more sloppily played match from RJ thus far. I would think like he would keep better spacing around Rob, but so far he just hasn't done that. And Creatious has taken advantage every single time.
You know what happens? Like you lose the first stock and you wanna take it back real quick. Like I think that's what happened. Like he was so caught up on trying to close out that first stock that he ran into like everything.
But you know what the worst part is?
But it's not over.
You know what the worst part is? It might have just been a download.
True, that's true.
It might have just been a download. Because the reason why I say this is because the one thing I remember about RJ is that 2 years ago at Slam, he played, I want to say, Fat Amy in bracket, played DK the first 2 matches, lost, then switched to Bayonetta, won that match, but then switched back off because he got the download with Bayonetta with the certain situations he forced. So I wonder if he had been, this is risky.
Is this against Creatious?
Say again? Or was,
or
no,
just
it was
in
against,
general?
it was in general.
Yeah, okay.
I don't remember if it was, I don't think it was against Creatious actually, but it was definitely an in general thing because he came back on the mic and he told us what he had done.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he was up to that kind of thing again. Now granted, he is down 2 stocks and he's taking a massive bet on himself to get the stock off.
Yeah, it's not over, but he's got a mountain to climb and he's constantly taking percent. Like he can't get hit too many more times. And there's no real easy way to gimp Rob, especially as Banjo.
Yeah. You're going to have to keep egging that man for like days until the police come rocking. Nair to land, yep, as usual. And I keep hearing like parry nair, parry nair, parry nair. It does make your punishes way easier, but like, I think fast, bro. Gets the fair
he
out,
avoided
okay.
that one. Yeah.
Nice, nice. What do we got next? Creatious still keeping the pressure with the F
He
smash.
got the stock. He's gotta make some big boy stuff
It is
happen
literally
right now.
one hit. It is literally one hit. If he makes his comeback, he's ridiculous.
Yo, don't get grabbed.
And you see him, look at the way he's spacing himself right now. He's playing away, keeping the zoning space on, but now he's pushing Craig towards the ledge. And Craig realizes that, tries to jump in the first time.
Oh, the nair finally catches him. He was just too high percent.
He was. And
but
again,
he was making that comeback.
He
Like,
was.
He made the adjustment.
He had the game plan. He knew what to do, but he was just, it was too late for the game plan and the
he had
what
taken way
trying to do.
too much damage.
So he couldn't make any mistakes whatsoever. He made one mistake where it counted, lost the stock, lost the match.
I got the battlefield counter pick now. Let's see if he's gonna stay.
I think they'll both stick to their characters.
All right, sticking with it.
Because this stage pick is much smaller. You don't have to run away from Rob as much. I'm sorry, Rob doesn't have room to run away from you as much. Yeah. Of course, vertically
And he's got the platforms, which Banjo is actually really good at sharking. And like especially Rob isn't like heavy, but he's like a big model character.
Yeah.
So like if he catches him on the platform with those up airs, like he can make it really hard to touch the ground again.
That's facts. That's facts. So we'll see how this big body issue with Rob. No offense, Rob. I understand you have a big body, but you're a robot. You can't help it. You want to work it out, you can't help it. We'll see how it affects him within this matchup because again, the more hit, like ooh, just misspaced that. Whereas with FD, the issue was landing. Battlefield gives you like hella landing spots, and RJ would probably have to cover those spots as best as he can to keep his advantage going against Creatious, who right now is doing the exact same thing against him.
Yeah, Creatious loves nair.
Oh, for sure, man.
Do that nair all day.
That is soulmate, bro. If there is a move in this game you can marry, it would be Rob Nair. On sight, bro. Catches at the match mode, he's spitting nothing but fire and grease. All right, what you got? Trying to catch the landing again.
With no punish.
Nothing on it. 116%. I think at the percent he's at, he's literally a down throw away from losing the stock. So he's got to throw it. He's going to throw it out a lot more, knowing that he's at the risk of death.
See, the thing about Wonder Wing is that like if they're a lot of times if they are dead set on throwing stuff at you, you can just do it because they'll be stuck in lag. And that might be what he's betting on right now. But he's got to actually call out when Craig's going to throw
He had it. He just needed to be higher. Craig had landed with the nair, was going to get hit by the Wonder Wing, but he misspaced the Wonder Wing entirely, and now he's eating a lot of percent, nearly dying for it.
No, not enough. But I think another one will do it with that rage.
If he had gotten an F tilt, or if he got that, oh, he's dead.
Down throw up tilt.
Nice. God dang, that up tilt.
RJ got the first stock.
That
187. Let's see if he can get some lang yet.
Gets the down air on
Craig really needs to like take this stock without taking too much damage, obviously.
I agree. 216%. If you let this man live much longer, I mean, this match is going to be way harder. Yeah. If you let him live much longer, it's going to be much harder to take that match. So RJ losing this stock finally at 207%. The landing up air to catch the landing. Nice.
Ooh, we got some R.O.B up airs. That's not a move that I like personally. It's like, get me out of there.
It's the grinder. Oh, catches the landing with the F smash. Great read. This is the sign of a more confident player. But Creatious is still
he's fighting back.
It's
fighting
that
back.
corner, man. He pressures so well when they're in the corner. It's like it's his home. He understands that when they're cornered like that, it's his game to play. Nice.
If only that move was a little better. That would have been hype.
Gets the fair off stage. Wonder Wing? No.
118,
there
121. Still a really close match. Back throw? Yeah, back throw will kill.
A little bit of rage and a whole lot of lost stock.
Yeah, so far they've been keeping it even, but RJ's been getting the stock first.
Creatious. I gotta give it to Creatious on this one. This R.O.B is looking nasty.
Yeah, his R.O.B's pretty nice. I don't know what I would do.
Man, I would definitely just swing. I would swing all day.
I heard sorties, but I don't know.
Sorties work. Sorties work. But it's the sortie you want. Down throw, you're dead.
Oh, he scared?
He waited.
Scared, bro?
He waited. He was trying to.
I guess he thought that the mash was coming or something. I don't know.
Let's see if he does it again.
Yeah, he wanted the up smash. He wanted the up smash.
And that time, oh yeah, startup. If he hits that out of startup, he's not invincible for it.
Ooh.
He does it
Yeah,
again. And it was crazy is that situation, he would have busted himself out of that situation entirely and he wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah, but RJ's got 61% on the stock, so
he's got to use it.
That's good.
He's got it.
That's good for that. Anything else he can get is just free real estate.
That's facts. 190% to 73. Uses the grenade as well.
Oh, the air dodge won't get it.
He used the grenade when he used the uppy at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So if he had waited for the grenade to explode, blasted him up and connecting there on Creatious, not in the dangerous spot per se, but it's very much, he's a little bit in danger of things running out on him, but he's doing a great
using
job.
that Wonder Wing. He's like, I got a read on you now, so I'm gonna catch you. At 80, if he's at the ledge, that'll kill.
Oh, Creatious bringing this back though, down 25% now. Here we go.
Right into his arms.
Creatious with the chance of taking the W off of RJ and putting himself in winners finals. The down throw comes out, nearly gets it with the frame trap. That's a frame trap.
Ooh. Wonder if, I would like to see if that actually works or if you can air dive. Oh no, he's only got one more, RJ.
And he's got to bet it all when he uses it. Trying to find that. Oh no.
Oh no, you're real low.
Oh no.
Creatious has the ledge.
You have to. What you gonna do? You have to use it.
That's the last one. So now you gotta figure out another way to kill.
That's it. That's the match.
The R.O.B up airs.
That's the match.
Creatious pulls it out.
He. 2 frames of invincibility and the grenade exploded on the 2 frames of invincibility when he was down there in the corner.
So he didn't get to up B again.